Hi, Nick Collier here, and this is my shop. Come join me. We'll have some fun. Okay, it's been about 2 weeks since I have touched this steady rest, and you know, I just kind of want to keep moving forward on it whenever I can. I just finished a project over there on the bench, and now we get back to the fun things. Here's what I'm going to bring you in close. We're going to look at this. Okay, as far as I can tell, this is going to sit like that, right on that line right there. And this will adjust in. Oops, I'm sorry. This will adjust in until it snugs down on the, and we're going to put a split between these two. Hang on a second, let me get a pen. This is our split line right here. And that goes up against there. This whole thing gets split after it gets welded. And then, so then this is our hold down. And it hinges over like that and rolls off the edge and locks at that position. Then this whole thing opens up and closes. So I like that. Now the next part of this little project is the other side, and I'm going to swing you over there. And I'm still not dead sure of what I'm going to do, but here's the general plan. And we're going to swing this up so we can kind of see it. And of course you're not able to see it, are you? All right, something like that. So what I'm going to do is cut this in half, weld that whole thing on, cut this donut in half, and then cut out 2 slots out of the donut. Can you see that? Yep. 2 slots out of the donut here, and then put a hole in right here and a hole right here and maybe some kind of rollover like that. So this whole thing can rotate out, but this part here acts kind of like a hinge. So when this rolls out, it hinges on this part, this pin here, and on this pin here. So I think that's going to work out pretty well. There, that's better. So we're going to take our base. We're going to weld that to the ring. We're going to weld. Let's see. We're definitely going to weld this to there. And I don't think we should weld these just yet. I mean, we can weld them in at any time. I think what we should do is get that welded, this welded, and split it. And then get this whole mechanism here functional, and then come back in and weld those up. Because once that's all functional, we can tighten it back up and make it a circle again, and then figure out where our divisions are. So for now, I think we're going to kind of call it quits. It might be time to go into town and have a little lunch. Okay, bye. So I put all this time and energy into doing a pretty nice job, I think, and our bottom block is beat to shit. I mean, look at it, just banged up. I mean, I guess this thing was used it as an anvil at one time or something like that. And it turns out that we have an extra, oh hell, must be 3/8 of an inch. So I think what I want to do is I'm going to come in and just clean off that surface, and the one on the other side, I might just leave this surface because, you want to have 1 or 2, at least I like to have 1 or 2 that are just the standard rough surface. But clean that off. I think that's an important thing to do. So we're going to set up the mill, and we'll be back. Well, it's entirely possible that we might be able to open this vise up far enough to grab this thing. We got about another inch to go, and I think there's going to be room. Oh, look at that. Oh, nice. Okay. I'm happy with that. Let's put another bit in there, and I think I'm going to use a carbide, or I can't remember what the hell the name of it is. First I got to get my leather mallet. I remember what the name of that was, but it did take me a second or two. Now we're going to take out the collet, and I remember that. All right, let's see what this thing looks like. I don't know, it looks pretty good. Let's come in with the close-up. Yeah, I'm seeing nice clean edges. All right, we'll just put that in. Okay, come on. There it is. And slow ourselves. Oh wait, no, it already is slow. And let's see if we can get all the way across. Yeah, we can, but it's going to be a stretch. So I think what we're going to do is extend the head out a little bit. That's an easy thing to do. Now let's see if we can get the other side. Oh, most of the way there. That's it. I think we got it. Close enough that we can see what it looks like, at least. We just bring it down till it touches. We know we're somewhere close to zero there. We'll zero that out. We're gonna take our full cut. It'll be right about there, I'd say. Let's see what we got. We're gonna take we'll take 30 thousandths right off. I had a nice sharp bit, if I'd only tightened my vise up, everything would have been fine. Get back up. And we'll get distracted and answer that phone. Okay, we flipped it over and now we're going to cut this side, and this side doesn't have any really deep divots, so we're going to take about 10. All right. Okay, and while I'm waiting for that thing to run, I'm working on this silver bracelet that I did here last week, and it's on another video that you're going to see soon, or you may have already seen it, depending on when this thing gets up. But this is as far as I've gotten. I'm just kind of sanding the surfaces, get them squared up. All right, we did it. Okay, so now we're going to take it over and just grind these sharp corners off so I don't get cut and nobody else does. Then we'll be back. Right, well, we've got our piece here. Let's see, there's our V, so we need to rotate this. I mean, not that it matters, but that at some point I may forget, and I want to go with my lines just to make sure. Just to make sure I don't put this little guy on the wrong side. I have been known to do that, you know, just from time to time. All right, so we're pretty close to level here. We'll figure out total level once we get everything welded together and all set to go. So we've got just a little bit of a lip on each side. That's good there. This is going to go like this right here. And we're going to want to weld that. And I think we're going to get a decent weld off of that. Maybe I'm going to come in and just kind of do a little bit of a V right there. But I don't think I need to do a V here because I got just a little bit of a lip there. And I think that'll be just fine. All right. We're going to do our V. Well, hell, let's just spin around and see what we can come up with. Where are we at? Right there. Come in a little closer maybe. Oh man, look at that. You got a bird's eye view. All right, we got just a little bit of a V going there. That's all we really need. And I'm going to arc weld this in, so it's going to have good penetration. So I think we're in good shape. Let's spin back around. And we're almost pointing in the right direction, aren't we? Okay, and then this is going to go here. But we won't put that in just yet. We're going to concentrate on this, getting where we want it to be. And I want to put a straight edge up against this and see how close it is. Oh, not even close. Not even. All right, so we're going to tack it and bend it back. So here, let me just show you how far off it is. You can see here, and there's about a ½ inch gap up above there. So we'll just put a little tack right in the center here, and then bend this back and see what we can come up with. Well, it actually brought it back this way a little bit. So let's just see if we can... that wasn't enough of a weld. That brought it back even further. See if we can just kind of torque this a little bit. We're going to take it over and put it in the vise. That's pretty close, almost there. I think we're going to need to put a wedge back there because it just keeps relaxing back into it. And I just happen to have one. There we go. Well, that's pretty good. Now we twist it a little bit, so we need to twist back. Looks good. Let's see how we're doing here. We're in excellent condition there. We're nice and straight here. Let's put a second tack in. Test it again. Looks good. We're still nice and even. We can probably pull our wedge out now. Okay, and I'm going to put one more tack in here and 2 tacks in both ends here. So let's do the 2 first. Get one there. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking MIG is going to be just fine for this. Let's check it out one more time, make sure we're still there. Yep, looks good. That got twisted a little bit. I think we're happy. Slightly warmed up. Not enough though. Well, I picked up a bit of porosity here. I don't get it. Let's spin it over and see what we can do on the other side. I don't like that one bit. I really don't like any of it. That looks terrible. All right, we're going to grind it out and redo it. We'll just grind that little bit out there. This is the worst weld I've ever seen. But it'll hold.